Yo,
what's going on?
Business, baby. You already know who's your girl, Ebo.
And your girl, Brina Dollars.
And this is What's the What?
The Real Spill.
And we're back tonight.
Yes, because we have more to talk about.
And a couple different current events that's been going on. Because really, a lot of this shit needs
to be addressed.
It does. A lot of it needs to be addressed.
Mm-hmm. And we gonna start because y'all might not know this, but we live in Florida.
We are in Sarasota, Florida. Parkland was what?
She's in Sarasota, Florida.
I'm in a location.
Florida. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Not even.
Fuck it. I don't care. I'm a businesswoman. So on that tip, hair tip, I'm with it. I'm in Sarasota. You feel me?
Look her up. Don't look me up.
Come find me. It'd be the wrong bitch to try it. You can find me, but I'll be the wrong person to just try it. Let's just know this offhand. But either way it goes, we here in Florida. Parkland is what? Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most. I don't even think it's that far from us.
So we need to address this shooting that happened at the high school.
And not to mention, we're talking about as parents, we are parents.
Yes.
It's scary. We gotta send our children out to school and into an environment that we're supposed to feel is safe for them. Now you have to think about how are they going to protect our children? Also, how can we protect our children? You don't want to have your children institutionalized or feel any type of way. And we have these people want to talk about gun control. It's not about gun control.
It is about gun control.
To an extent, it is. No one should be able to go buy an AR-15. I'm sorry. There's no reason to buy an assault rifle. What the fuck you buying an assault rifle for? That's one. Now,
you plan on assaulting somebody. That's why you buy an assault rifle.
Well, we're not military people, so I feel like those are military grade weapons that should not be accessible to civilians like myself. I'm not gonna tell you I'm not a gun owner. I am, but to go buy an AR-15 and that's just come on now, just doing the most. Let's be real. We can talk about gun control. Yes, it needs mental health issues needs to be addressed.
No, and I'm so sick of that.
But
I am so sick of that.
Before we go there. Every time it seems like there's a shooting of a mass shooting, it's mental health issues. Now we have.
There's a white person doing the shooting.
You have plenty of people, and I'm gonna say there's plenty of homeless people, plenty of people of ethnic persuasion who are walking around here with schizophrenia, who live on a daily basis of bipolar disorder. These are mental health issues that we live with on a daily basis. These people are roaming the streets. We see them panhandling. These same individuals ain't feeling some type of way and going shooting up a fucking building. So we're gonna stop using that as a fucking excuse.
Because if it was a black person, it wouldn't be no damn mental issue.
And I'm gonna be honest,
we would be some thugs and some
criminals and terrorists of other persuasion. And it's like
because it's a white boy. Now he got mental issues. Man, get out of here. He ain't got no.
I'm sorry. There was no reason for him to be taken alive. 17 people lost their lives behind him.
He's 19. You ain't
even a child, bitch. You grown as fuck.
19. Why you going to that school and shooting that school up? You should have been graduated too,
but
or a year or two ago.
This is also lack of our step up of government. If the FBI, y'all can do facial recognition and all this bullshit. That shit came to y'all and y'all overlooked it. Why?
Yeah, but y'all can tell me.
What's going on
in my phone, yeah.
And where I'm
shopping for, y'all can tell me that.
And y'all can send me notices and shit. Right, pop-up ads. Come on now, y'all do too much to not be knowing what the fuck is going on. So if this is another way for the government to think they're going to control the shit that's going on here, you got me fucked up. You will not regulate my gun. You will not regulate my food or anything else above that you're trying to control. Can we get these bitches out the office? That's just what I have to say on that part. But my heart and my deepest condolences to the family.
Out to all of the families.
Let's actually, I'm gonna give praise because there was one coach they said that stood in front that took bullets for students, and respect, and he needs to be. I don't even know his name. I'm sorry. And this is I shared his image because that's all we had was an image. I never shared the killer, but I did share his image because that's a hero in my book. You sacrificed yourself for the good of others, and you didn't have to. That shows that someone actually cared about those students. So respect on that part.
And it's so crazy because I just was looking at something, and it was like a lady was saying how her daughter was like she needed new shoes and. Her mom was like, she thought that her daughter was wanting new shoes because she was getting picked on about the shoes, but she was like, no. She was like, she had light up Skechers, and she was like, if she has to run and try to hide from a shooter, they'll be able to find her because of the light up Skechers.
You know what? And that's
sad. Crazy.
And if it's a child with light up shoes, they obviously either middle school, elementary. Elementary for the most part. I'm pretty sure middle school kids still rock. But some kids, I might be that parent to let my kids still rock them if they want them. But either way it goes, like, it's sad that our kids are even having to think this way.
They gotta think about that. Yeah,
my 6-year-old. Why don't we watch news? Me, I personally don't like the news because it's something always bad happen on it, and I'd rather keep a positive image. And that's just me personally. I know the world events that are taking place, but in my household, I don't want. My son wants to watch news because he wants to be on top of what's going on. This is a 6-year-old, and he's telling me, that's crazy that this boy went into a school. Why would he do this? These are answers I don't have, and I feel like people, as parents, watch your children, watch their behaviors, watch their action. If they're doing stuff that's not out of the norm, ask them about it. If they don't give you answers,
but you know what? His mom had died.
His mom had died a few months back from flu symptoms. He also earlier years he lost his parent, his dad. But he's also an adopted child. They're alone. That right there, that's one.
And he's
that's
not
one
really adopted. It was just his family took him in because they knew he didn't have anybody.
Yeah. So it's like.
It's
fucked up. They're trying to do a good thing, and it turned out like things. But he had issues already. But these were issues that had already been noted. They were already things because people were already saying he was already killing lizards and stuff. He was a bully. So for people like, oh well, he was no, baby. There's things around it because there have been people who have been bullied who don't go off and do stuff like this. This has everything to do with one's thought process and issues not being addressed when they should have been. And if he was reaching out for help and he didn't get the help he needed, that falls back on the people who should have been addressing that shit, like supporting my parent. But at the end of the day, he was 19 years old. He knew what he was doing. He planned it out. There was no ifs, ands, buts about it. All that talk about he doesn't want the death penalty, nigga, I'm sorry, you're not a nigga. You deserve to die. Like, I don't wish death on people, but you were wrong. You took the life of innocent people.
On another note, I just find it funny how they took him in, like,
all willy-nilly, baby. You got a nice picture of him just looking in the camera.
Yeah.
Whereas we got men being attacked by dogs who have their hands up.
Not only that, but our 12-year-old kids can't go outside and play with toy guns without being killed. Tamir Rice.
Right. Yeah.
But this serial killer can go into a school
and get
shoot up the whole school
and go back to their house and get taken down nice and easy.
Yeah. Why? I wonder why.
That speaks a lot. This is what we address when people talk about Black Lives Matter and things of this nature. This is what you go back to. You look at shit like this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
How I can't tell my son can't go outside and play with a toy gun. This motherfucker can go shoot up a school and he's safe, but my son probably gets shot in the ass.
Can't even let our kids walk down the street with their hoodies on because they might be mistaken identity. This is the real world that we live in, that people want to act like it doesn't exist.
It does.
Unfortunately, it does.
It does.
And it's bullshit that we're still in this time and era. But something
we
could
don't
change.
went 100 years back.
Don't worry.
100 years back.
But we ain't our ancestors, just know that.
Oh no, we'll be jazzed. Don't ever get twisted.
But like I said,
we'll fuck you up. These is new niggas. These niggas. These ain't them old niggas. These ain't these old Negroes. Nah, baby. Nah. These are new age. Yeah, you'll get you what you're looking for.
So
and we're gonna end it there.
Yeah, what we do as a whole, we need to the government. If y'all want the government involved, fine, fuck it. But we need to find other ways to make our children's schools safer. Like, people need to start taking time out with their kids, focusing more on what they have going on. That's just my take on it.
Some metal detectors in these damn schools.
It would suck to have to make it feel like that, but if that's what it takes to keep them safe, at this day, I'm all for it. Like, wand the children down, clear backpacks for kids. Like, let's go back to that, because I remember in middle school we used to have to carry around a clear backpack. There was no regular bags. You could see through that shit. Like, well, unless you got something you don't need in there, which you besides homework, that's all you should have. I mean, females, okay, you have to know.
Clear backpacks.
I'm all for it. Like, I'm all for that, So.
Yeah. Because my son will be in high school next year, and then I don't want to have to.
This is stuff you don't want to have to think about.
No,
fuck it.
No.
And it's sad because it was a middle school child, elementary who had a kid.
Somebody else.
Elementary child had a gun in their backpack.
Shot himself, right? Today.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. I think it was a middle school child shot himself at school today.
Parents, well, first and foremost, there should be no easable access for your child to get your gun. Like, if you have one in the house, come on now, y'all gotta be smart in this, especially if you know you're not supposed to have it. Like,
Says the one who has hers on the table right now.
First and foremost, I had just gotten home. So yeah, it is out and about. Ooh, what child is in reach that I would let get one. Thank you.
Practice what you preach.
I am. The parent is here. The child is not, and no one else is touching. So thank you. But we're gonna move on from this because I can go on all night about this subject. I'm just being honest. So we're gonna keep it moving.
To the 17 that were shot and the more than 20 that were injured.
And if they're saying we've had more than
condolences to their families.
If they had said we 18 different school shootings in 2018 alone, and we're only 30 something days into this, we got a real fucking problem here. There's a real epidemic that something needs to be taken care of. So, but we're gonna move on from that.
So something a little less
sad.
Yeah,
we'll get a little more ratchet right here.
Let's talk about Blac Chyna and Donna. What when you think of them? And this is Donna from Black Ink Crew and the New York Black Ink Crew. And you never think about them in the same sentence, but I guess they had, somebody had the same thing on their minds because I guess they both dropped sex tapes on the same day. And
I personally have not seen them. I seen some talk about it going on Facebook, and from what I heard, Blac Chyna, your head game ain't that good, babe. Well, I heard that shit was weak, but that's what I just was reading. To each his own.
I'm gonna start off by saying Blac Chyna. I love Blac Chyna. I love Blac Chyna. Because you know what, Blac Chyna done made. She's a force to be reckoned with because a lot of people have tried to take Blac Chyna down, and Blac Chyna always comes out on top. I can say that about Blac Chyna because the whole thing with Tyga and Kylie Jenner and. What did Blac Chyna do? She didn't cry about it. Nah, bitch.
No, she got the brother.
Yeah, she went and got your brother, her sister-in-law. Now you her baby auntie. Yeah, that's how. I love Blac Chyna. Like you don't want to mess with her. You really don't want to fuck with Blac Chyna. That's why I love her.
I don't follow her.
I do.
Personally, one way or another. But you be wearing some bomb ass hair colors. I can honestly, your stylist be hooking your wigs up, baby. Them wigs be on point.
And all the person who's doing who put this tape out, they just making her richer because she done already got her lawyer on the job. Like, come on now. Mm-hmm. And they said it was I guess Cardi B's best friend who supposedly leaked the tape.
Yeah, boy, I don't know.
That's what I heard.
I don't have a comment nor a rumor to spread.
I'm just saying, that's what she said, the girl said she did it. She was like, she don't got a problem with Blac Chyna. She was just like, something about, I don't know, but she said she didn't have a problem with Blac Chyna. She's like, she'll post what she want to post. Like, she posts what she want.
So you basically posted that sex tape because you wanted to. Mm-hmm.
And then I guess Donna got caught, well, not caught, but Donna from Black Ink Crew, she has one where she's in a public bathroom. Having sex in a public bathroom.
Now, I hope it was someone that you're already with. And the whole public bathroom, that's kind of fucking gross. I mean, if it was that's fucking gross. That's gross. Like, I might be a germaphobe. Like, I be down sometimes to do some freaky shit, but that's just disgusting. Nasty.
Yeah, and it's like I used to like Donna, from like the older seasons, because people were always picking on her, like they were always coming for her, and I felt like they were just being bullies. Like I always liked Donna. But this new season, like she done went from being bullied to being a fucking bully, and I'm just not for it. Like. I like the old Donna. Like, can we get the old Donna back? And can this new one go back?
Change with the seasons.
Not Sky. Sky ain't changing. I love Sky. I love Caesar. I love Melanie. I'm glad Melanie came back to the show because they tried her. They tried her. Well, yeah, they was trying to say that Melanie stole $10,000 from the shop
got robbed. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, they were trying to blame it on Melanie. Like, that's messed up. But I'm glad she came back because I like Melanie on the show. Like, shout out to Duchess. She ain't on there no more, but I follow her on Instagram.
Duchess, I follow you on Snap, girl.
I follow you on Instagram.
Dreads, baby. You be living, girl.
Yes.
You be do your thing, girl. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, she got her own shop in North Carolina.
Life.
What? But yes, so I don't know what. And the thing about it is with these sex tapes, because there's a lot of sex tapes that be.
Do you not think about your kids' future one day?
Yeah, but it's just the fact that it's a lot of people being exposed in sex tapes, whether it be via the internet or Snapchat or Facebook. Because that's like an epidemic on my Facebook, where all these damn videos are
being uploaded,
and then what really gets me upset is when these motherfuckers who got the sex tapes or who got it sent to them, they get on Facebook and they be like, oh my gosh, this video I just watched, and then put some eyes up because you want everybody to get on your post and be like, what video, send me the video.
Why don't you just fucking post it if you're gonna do it?
Exactly. Either post the shit or shut the
you
fuck
watched
up
it,
about
keep it moving,
like they do it for attention, and then they only send it to the people that they want to send it to, like. So
I do the most,
don't do the most about it.
If y'all want to watch porn, go watch some fucking porn. Why are we like cyberbullying? Like, this is what this is, like, because at the end of the day, some wrong person get a sex tape or the wrong fucking person, that's your ass, like. And I'm gonna keep it real with you, like, a lot of people do all that uploading, trying to expose whatever the case may be at that moment. You better think twice about it, because you's gonna expose the wrong person. That's gonna be your ass.
Or either that or the wrong person's gonna be exposed and they can't take it. And
then what?
Yeah, exactly. People
everybody gonna be like, oh, it's having nothing to think. But yeah, at the end of the day, y'all all played a part in that.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be on anybody and everybody's conscience. I don't
No, I'm not for it. I don't ask to see them. I don't want to see them.
I don't put no eyes on it, nothing.
Nothing. And I haven't seen the one with Black China and Donna. I don't want to see it. And you know what? What pisses me off is that Bambi from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, she put up a thing where she was like, don't let nobody record you, like, don't let nobody do that. And then
they sound all good and stuff, and I'm pretty sure your ass been recording and all that good shit that she done been on. So how the hell she gonna talk?
But no, she said she's not talking about older people. She's talking about like for the younger people, like, and it's not like she was not stating no good facts. Like she got attacked for what she posted, and for what? She's being honest. Like, these younger girls, don't let nobody record y'all. Point blank, period. Yeah. Don't let it happen, and you won't be exposed. Sure. That's what she was saying. And people were like backlashing her and talking shit about her. First of all, she ain't saying nothing wrong.
Really, she not, because really at the end of the day, the young kids are doing it. Yeah. There's not no secret. There's no shame, and a lot of these parents are don't give a fuck what their kids do as long as their kids are not bothering them. So I say this to say, yeah, Bambi said the right thing. If you guys gonna be out here, do not let these little boys record you. Period. Point blank. If you feel like you want to do the shit on your shit. Like, if you don't want it, if you're gonna do it, use your own phone. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you don't, because I'm not. Who am I to tell you what to do and to choose what to or do not do? If you're gonna do it, be smart about it.
Yeah.
That's just all I'm saying. Like, everybody has their behind closed door moments. Whatever it is that you felt free to do,
make sure it stay behind closed doors.
Right, and if it gets out, well, you got some issues to adjust,
and you just gotta deal with it. I mean,
suck it up.
For every action, there's a reaction.
Sure is. So just be mindful of it, because I'll tell you right now, I'm 28. I think 2 people. But don't worry, I got video on their ass too. So either bitch ever decide to record some shit, y'all gonna be embarrassed, because I look good. I don't give a fuck. But we can carry on.
Yes, let's carry the
I'm just keeping it real. Like, if you're gonna do it, be smart about it. Like, get them too. Like, don't let you be on camera. Like, bitch, I ain't finna. It's just I'm giving you free game. You can say what you want. I'm grown. But next, we're on to number 3. Number 3.
Number 3.
Hey, I really gotta. We get a fucking round of applause for this. come on, we got to number 3. We passed that shit. We'll talk later. Yeah, I have to talk to you about that later.
Number 3.
Number 3. You gotta give him kudos, because guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all, the budget, $996,500 and I think 63 cents.
And she always skipping over who the fuck we talking about and going straight to the facts. We're talking about Drake, if you don't know who she's talking about, because she don't never give you no name. She just skipped right over the person.
Because I was just so, when I seen the video, first and foremost, fuck that. Men heard the song. Everybody heard the song. God's Plan.
Speaking of that, God's Plan, like, he broke records with that song. Like, him and LeBron James both broke records in the same day. And he got the most plays, I think, like the most streams for God's Plan in one day.
Are we talking about the video or the song?
The song. When the song first came out,
okay,
he had the most plays, like over like 4 million, I think. But
Drake is a beast.
He is.
Drake is a freaking beast. But that video, mind you, before I seen the video, I'm gonna be honest. When I seen a post. It was a post of the girl from the University of Miami.
I seen it on Facebook. Not Facebook. I seen it on Instagram.
Drake gives girl $50,000 for Miami University tuition. Now, in my mind, oh shit, she just, she got lucky on a raffle or some shit like this. This is how I'm paying it. Bitch, to come out with the video and to see that
he was
giving away money. Boy.
To whoever needed it. And you know what? That wasn't the only one. I seen that about the girl in the college tuition, but then I also seen that he had given money away. And this was just like
the random stories.
Yeah, random posts. That
people are posting their stories, but bitch, he made a whole video with the good deed he did for that. However long I have to Google this myself. I have to look up on it to see how many days it took for him to this compilation, or if he just spent a random day. Like, I want to know how they chose these people, because it looks like
why the hell y'all didn't choose me. That's what I want to know.
Hey Drake, hit Sarasota, Bradenton area, 941 area. We're gonna just say that. Yeah. Can we hit this area? Like, come on, swing, because that mother and son moment that in that video, and when he was crying, that I cried, because I was like, oh my God, is he really the family? Like, the dude was like, I've been on job hunts and da da da.
Oh yeah, when the mama almost kicked the daughter in the face when she returned and saw that Drake was.
Yeah, she was like, ah! But you know what? Like, I wonder if like the camera was just like, we just want to shoot you. They probably did was like shoot you, and he just came up and was like, this is. But that's like, that was like a real emotional moment. I felt like I was there, like, but just to see you actually give back, and you actually took your time out to give back. You know what? They gave you almost $1 million budget, and versus using it on the video and props and all this stuff, you could have spent on hoochies and everything in the video, bro. You gave it to real life people
who were in need
of it, and they're actually doing something. So respect, because you gave 3 different people cars on.
Yeah, and that was what I was gonna say. At the end of the video,
the 3 cars.
Whoever he gave the car to, like the one dude, you could tell he was so touched.
Like, you could see the emotion in him.
Like, that one dude at the end, like
he
couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it.
Like, I don't know what you did to choose these people, like, but whatever you did, whatever it is, respect. Right. I almost just told you what you swiping. Listen to her.
Besides all that, that's neither here or there.
You're right. But you know what? But respect, and I hope the people that did receive that, you guys do something.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward, because that was a blessing all its own.
Yes, it was.
So shout out to Drake, man, because right now you is the GOAT for 2018 at that point.
Yes, and it's not often that you see like the
stars do. And in that aspect, especially actually physically, we weren't physically there to see it, but we witnessed it.
We felt like we were.
Like, you witnessed it, like, because you can hear about them donations and charities, but who's to say these things are really going toward this stuff? You can hear about, oh well, we donated to this. Bitch, you actually hand delivered right then and there, wrote blank checks. That's beautiful, and the people that got to experience that, like, cherish it and just embrace it. And, like I said, pay it forward.
Shout out to Drake. Gotta love Drake. Gotta love Drake.
Even if you did steal that line from that dude. They saying he stole the line. You won't be the first one to do it, so fuck it. Next.
Can't take her nowhere. I swear to God.
Never could.
Woo! It's next on the list.
All right. What was
Fergie.
this? This was the national anthem for the basketball
NBA
All-Star game. Let me just start. She wasn't the first person to do the most, but you was too fucking extra. Remember when? But do you know R. Kelly made it into step? Who does that? But girl, extra. Read all
Fergie.
about it. Extra.
Fergie.
Oh, say extra.
And I love Fergie.
I do, and she has a beautiful voice.
I do. I love Fergie. I love her with the Black Eyed Peas. I love her by herself. I mean, she has 8 Grammys, believe it or not.
She's a talent all her own, but you did the most at this national anthem. I'm sorry, you should have just sang with your flair, your bass, that verbatim that you have in your voice, and you should have just went there. But she says she has apologized, which I'm glad that she apologized, and she didn't try to blame it on them. The sound or the mic or there was nothing, Playboy. That was you being fucking extra.
She said she's a risk taker and she wanted to try something different. And
I'm gonna need you to go look back that
because it damn sure
when
was
R. Kelly did it. You should have knew better.
Yeah,
when there's another dude,
Carl Lewis. Oh Lord.
Hey, I was gonna say he started with a C. Next. Let me just say, this taking risk, and there's a point to take a chance, but you should have used it at a different moment.
I mean,
she took a risk. She did.
She was trying to hit these high notes, and I mean, she should have had Lil Jon and Eastside Boys in her mind telling her, go get low, get low.
Hey, the basketball stars' faces on the side.
Like, yeah, they were.
I know they were either trying to keep their composure from laughing, or they were just like, "What the fuck? Like, you got to be kidding me right now." Like, I'm sorry, honey. That was just.
Oh, so while we talked about the basketball players, shout out to the one basketball player who wore the Black Panther mask while he did his dunk, and then Chadwick from Black Panthers gave him the mask. Like, got the mask ready. He came to the sideline and he handed him the Black Panther mask. He put it on and did his dunk with the mask on.
I missed all that. But
shout out to you.
Yeah,
shout out to
y'all. You was.
Yes. And his dunk was so clean, and he did it with the mask on. Like, okay.
I get to sit up on this one.
And now we're gonna come to our last.
And this will be closing us out for the night. What the fuck is that?
That's Nayara Grandma. Okay, so we just gonna have to edit this part.
So, but because it's still recording,
I guess it's still recording. No, I guess it's still recording. So we're gonna end this video
on a positive note,
because you know what? It's Black History Month,
and she did it, but I did.
I'm going to see it. And you know what? This movie came out in the heart of Black History Month.
It came out on Friday. No, it came out Thursday. I lied. Yeah. Thursday, February, was it the 16th?
14th.
Was it 14th?
Or 15th.
It was February 15th. The day after Valentine's Day. It came out February 15th. Black Panthers. Let me just start by saying today is Tuesday, February 20th. As of this morning, it grossed $404 million. The highest in record setting. And I know everybody's like, oh, Black Panther. This movie was not about what you think, because if you know the real Black Panthers, two things about it, the real Black Panthers were all about unity. So period, point blank, y'all can scratch all that racist shit. It ain't about race. It's about unity. It's about people coming together.
It's about the first superhero movie starring all Black people. That's what it's all about. We finally got our own superhero. Fuck the rest of it. I'm not gonna say that
because if you watch Marvel, you know this isn't the first Black superhero. Time out. It's truly not. However,
the big screen it is.
For the big screen, it is the first almost all black cast, because you got like maybe 1 or 2 whites on that. But we're not going to worry about them. But the all black cast, and like I said, this whole film itself, if you haven't went and watched it, you're a fool. You're asleep on life. Sorry, she's a fool right now in life. But I know she works like 8 jobs, so it's okay. She's forgiven. However, you have to go sit down and watch it. Stay through the credits. I'm going back to watch it because one, I want to make sure I got all the subliminal messages and hidden things that they had in there that I want to make sure I grasped on. But I also want to see that second alternate ending. And I will tell you right now, I think they're like 2 of the biggest quotes that they say in there. And one of them is when your boy, unfortunately, he goes on. That man was like, what did he say? He's like, I don't know, I can't even remember. But either way it goes, it was fucking deep as fuck. It was about bondage and jumping off the ship. Oh my God, I'm so mad that's why I'm going back to see it again, because it was so deep. But I do remember this one, a wise people build bridges, a fool only puts up a wall. And that's some real shit, because you got to make connections. We got to come together as a whole.
And we came together for this movie. We came and
showed out. I don't know about all the dashikis and shit.
I do. Shout out to all of those dashikis. They were really, really, really showing out in the movie theaters for this and that. I mean,
everybody showed out. They dancing. They coming out.
At the end, you got the people who the hell? Which movie theater was it where these people had their own little buffet in the goddamn movie theater?
One of my boys had a fufu dish, and I was all for that. If y'all don't know what fufu is, y'all better go visit your nearest African and get you a good dish of it, some soup and some.
I mean, and they have. We can.
Hey, we got.
When we want to, oh baby, we can. We can do whatever the hell we want to when we put our minds to it.
Let me just tell y'all right now.
We showed up and we showed out for this movie, okay?
Black
excellence at its finest.
If we talk about history, this movie...
We made history.
If this movie made history, it goes back. It talks about... You'll see glimpses of history in it. Even though certain things have been changed around and certain things have been... This is the real root of being black. I feel like it was the root of being a black person. Like, so I feel like if you have kids, your kid needs to be taken to see this. Like, young boys especially, like, I love the fact my son already acts like a superhero home alone. I have like 20 different superheroes that come visit me every week. But when he watched this movie, he actually, girl, trust me, I gotta tell you, that's a whole nother story. Whole nother YouTube channel. Kid actually sat through the whole movie, whole 2 hours, didn't fall asleep. And was ready to go back and see it again, like, and he's in love. Like, when they think of superheroes, the superheroes my child embodies, and he freaking loved it. So I'm all for it, and yeah, I will definitely be buying it when it comes out.
And I'll be going to see it this week.
Going to see it again this week.
Yeah, I'm going to see it this week. Shout out to the cast.
The whole cast, because y'all did beautiful. This
Michael
is a movie
B. Jordan, Chadwick,
women didn't.
Lupita, Angela
beautiful.
Bassett.
Ooh, Angela, you so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. And them women aged beautifully. All the natural hairstyles I seen. The Bantu knots. Oh my God, from the braids, the brother and sister. All the hair shit raw. It's so raw. But y'all don't understand, like, so many things that black people created. Sneakers, black people invented. Like, a lot of energy, life, like, if you think about life itself, a lot of it is energy, and a lot of it's what we put out into this world, so.
Yeah, we put out some good vibes for this movie. And
I need these good vibes to continue radiating.
Yes.
And I need people to get together, and I'm going to be honest, I cannot wait for Marvel to release the next Avengers movie. Boom, I'm there, because all this is going to start tying into shit. Ooh, and... Oh, I'm not going to tell any more of the movie because she has yet to see it, but a lot of shit's done played in factors, and if you pay attention, one day this shit will happen. It might not happen soon, but this will happen. It's going to take for we gonna be the reason shit get right. Just know this. And I mean that of the melanin persuasion.
And so, this is the end of our second one for the night.
Yeah, might not.
We ain't come to play tonight.
I guess not.
We gotta get them done.
I don't know. Well, I think next week's topic. Should we start giving them insights on what next week might be about? Nah, not this week.
Yeah, you gotta stay tuned and see. You gotta subscribe to the channel.
Like,
and
share.
Watch. Yeah, like, share.
Give our feedback, because we definitely gonna take all criticism. We ain't no pussies about this shit, bro. We got some thick ass skin for the most part. I might cry just a little bit. But this is all love, We just, we us.
Yeah, and we just giving y'all our point of view, and you can have your own. You're entitled to your own, and we're entitled to ours, and we're just putting ours out there for the world. If you feel like us, you feel like us. If you don't,
you don't. Fuck you and your feelings at this point, because we really don't even give a fuck. I'm just joking. We care. It's all love on my end, trust me. But something to this, all that negative shit, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't give a fuck. You don't have to like me, but you're gonna respect me.
We're gonna get a muzzle for this one.
It sounds good. She tried to put a muzzle on me 10 years ago. How that?
We're gonna get a muzzle for this one. And let's go ahead and exit on out. Follow me, Bring the Dollars on Instagram, Bring_DOLLAZ. That's me.
You knew, and you can follow me on my Instagram at EbonyM15. That's the hair page. That's EBONIEYM15, or my normal page at Ebony M, and I also have my Snapchat at Ebony M. That's EBONIEYM. You'll never find another one spelled like that either. Hey, so this is your girl Ebo baby.
Bring the Dollars.
It's the what,
the real spill,
and we out, bitch.